Hello, let's solve this question on the board. I'll solve question 2, you solve question 1, drop your answer in the comment section. Okay, I have that 10 raised to power y multiply 5 raised to power 2 y minus 2 multiply 4 raised to power y minus 1 is equal to 1. So I know that if I split 10, I can split 10 to be 2 multiply 5. So this is like giving me 2 multiply 5 bracket all raised to the power of what y multiply 5 raised to power 2 y minus 2 multiply 4 raised to power y minus 1 is equal to what? 1. Now the next thing I'll do is one of the laws of logarithm that says that if you have x multiply y all raised to the power of a, that this a as the power is affecting x and affecting y. So this is rather telling me x raised to power a multiply y raised to power what? A. So this will now be 2 multiply y multiply 5 raised to power what? Y multiply 5 raised to power 2 minus 2y multiply 4 raised to power y minus 1 is equal to what? 1. Then the next thing I'll do now is to collect like terms. But before we collect like terms, this 4 can be changed to a base of 2. Now this is like giving me 2 raised to power y multiply 5 raised to power y plus 5 raised to power 2y minus 2 multiply 2 raised to power 2 bracket y minus 1 is equal to what? 1. Because 2 power 2 is 4 and 2 times y is 2y. 2 multiply minus 1 is minus 2. So I can rewrite this to be 2 raised to power y multiply 5 raised to power y times 5 raised to power 2y minus 2 multiply 2 raised to power 2y minus 2, because 2 multiply y will give me 2y. 2 multiply minus 1 will give me minus 2 is equal to what? 1. Then let me collect like terms now. So I'm going to have 2 raised to power y multiply 2 raised to power 2y minus y multiply 5 raised to power y multiply 5 raised to power 2y minus 2 is equal to what? 1. I collected like them based on base 2 and base what? 5. Then one of the laws of indices that says that if I have x raised to power b times x raised to power what? A, since it is multiplication and they are having the same base, I will add their what? Power. So this is x raised to power a plus b. That is what we are going to apply here. That is what we are going to apply here. So this will now be, this is having the same base. I'll pick one, then I'll add their powers because this is multiplication. This is y plus 2y minus 2 multiply. I have base 5 here, I have base 5 here, I'll pick one. Since it is multiplication, I'll add the powers. This is y plus 2y minus 2 is equal to 1. Now let's proceed. Now y plus 2y will give me 3y, because this y is just like telling me 1y. So 1y plus 2y will give me 3y. So I have 2 raised to power 3y minus 2 multiply 5 raised to power y plus 2y will give me 3y minus 2 is equal to 1 as my what? Answer. Now, and I know that this 2 raised to power 3y minus 2 can be simplified as 2 raised to power 3y all over 2 raised to power what? 2. Division is same as subtraction if their base is the same. Likewise, this is 5 raised to power 3y all over 2 raised to power what? 2. Sorry, this is 5 raised to power 2 because you see the same base is equal to what? 1. Now, I know that 2 raised to power 3y all over 2 power 2 means 4 multiply 5 raised to power 3 all over 5 power 2 means 5 times 5. This is 5. 5 times 5 will give me what? 25 is equal to what? 1. And this also can be 2 raised to power 3y all over, sorry, 2 raised to the power 3y multiply 5 raised to the power 3y all over what? 100. Because 4 multiplying 25 is 100 is equal to what? 1. I can now cross multiply. Let's say this is an invisible 1 underneath this one as a whole number, because 1 divided by 1 will still give me 1. So I have 1 multiply this will give me 2 raised to the power 3 3y multiply 5 raised to the power 3y is equal to 100 multiply 1 will give me what? 100. And I know that 2 multiply 5 is 10, because they have the same power. I'll just raise it to 3 raised to the power y is equal to what? 100. Now I'll change 100 to a base of 10. So this is 10 raised to the power 3y is equal to 100 to a base of 10 is 10 raised to the power 2. Then since their base is the same, I will equate their power. So I have 3y is equal to 2. Then to get the value of, I'll divide both sides with 3. 3 will cancel itself and left with what? Y on this side of the equation is equal to 2 over 3. So the value of our y is 2 over 3. Guys, let's solve question 1. Snap and drop in the comment section. Bye bye.